Hey, what's up, Bacon? It looks like my chat box is messed up right now. How's it going? Victor, how's it going, man? Sten Tony Hansen, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. There is a new Pocket Planes update. It updated yesterday. Just pardon me as I try to fix my chat window. Yeah, it updated yesterday, probably around 7 p.m. my time. So it updated to the Android version that they released a month ago or so. So there are a few new features out now for iOS. So namely, the global event has changed to this kind of new style of global event, where you have different tiers of job completions and different rewards. So right now you can see for this rodeo event, I can get a Concorde engine. I haven't tried the sync yet, Victor, but I will definitely try that out and let you guys know if it works well. Let me know if there's any other features you guys want to see. I'm playing on my iPad, and you can see with the new update, you can actually tell like the kind of passengers and also cargo that's on the plane just from this screen right here. Also, the map has a different zoom level now, so you can actually zoom out a little bit more on iOS. We're just going to get some of these planes for the global event up in the air. We delivered 122 jobs already. I'm trying to get to 500 jobs, which will take a while. I only have 2 days left. Let me know if the music and the my voice is kind of balanced out well enough. Yeah, Bacon. If I only did Class 2 airports, that mean I would have to redo all of my planes too, because all of my planes are pretty much Class 3 planes. Yeah, Gordon. The lost and found is kind of interesting because you can get, all of these. If there's something good that you really, really want, you could purchase it. Right now, the their purchasing for the VIP and the Lost and Found on iOS is not working, but it's kind of their way to additionally monetize and, you know, give you the parts that you want. Bacon, that's definitely a good start. Try to save up for some level 3 cities if you can. Let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. Yeah, level 3 cities definitely take a lot of money to get, but in the long run, they're worth it. Bacon, I'm assuming you started out in North America? I'm close to getting Moscow. Nice, Gordon. I don't necessarily have Moscow unlocked just because it's kind of a dead end, I feel. Like it's kind of out of the way. So if you can get any of these other level 3 cities unlocked, it might be a better fit for you, Gordon. I started out in the West USA. Nice. Have you guys downloaded the new update yet? Hey, Interlope. Yep, this is the update for iOS. I'm on an iPad right now, but it's the same now as the Android version. So it kind of has a new global event style. Lost and Found is brand new. And then eventually the VIP is going to be available. It's not available right now, but I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, definitely download it and try it out. It's the first update in a long time. It's also a lot more responsive. Sometimes on the older version, when I was scrolling through jobs, it doesn't refresh, but this new one is really responsive. So that's good. Yeah, you don't need Android to update. The update came out for iOS yesterday. Just check your updates in your App Store. So one thing with the new update that I don't like is it keeps putting you to the top of your list of planes. It doesn't remember after you come back that you're in the middle of your list. It just keeps throwing you up to the top. So you kind of have to keep scrolling down to view your other planes. Nice, Bacon. Let me know what you think once you fire it up. Nah, why would I be lying? Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions about the new update. This is the new update for iOS. Yeah, for the iPad, it definitely uses your whole screen real estate now, which is awesome. The new parachute men are in the update now too. I don't always like clicking on them because sometimes they're just a ad. Exactly. Yeah, it's so smooth. Like everything is a lot more optimized, I feel, which is awesome. Looks like Beijing's ready to go. What do you think about the way it displays money with decimals rather than the commas? I mean, I like it because sometimes it would, on the old version, it would clip onto, like if you had a ton of money, a ton of coins, it would clip onto the, you know, the bucks part of it. So I think that's a decent change. I'm not sure how it looks at lower levels though. The update is so good. Yeah, I hope so. They've waited a long time to update this, so thankfully it's a lot of what we've wanted for a long time. $20 out of 10. I'm just getting my starships up in the air with buck jobs. Nothing there. Nothing there. There we go. Bangkok buck job for $7. that. I'm in the UK and don't have Pocket Planes on iOS store. Where should I set my VPN for the update? I mean, USA definitely is the best, most likely. I mean, that's where Nimblebit is based out of, and the update's live here. So yeah, if you can get it over VPN, let me know. Istanbul. Acor, I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Yeah, with all the activity Nimblebit's been putting out for both of their, or all of their games actually, it's been a lot easier making videos because there's been a lot of changes. Pocket Planes being the most exciting one, of course. I'm really happy this drought is over. Yeah, me too. It's been years. I actually still haven't unlocked all my achievements. I don't think. Acor, were you able to find it via VPN? Let me know. I hope they fix the scrolling issue though, with the planes list. I really don't like always having to scroll down after I, leave this and go back. It always scrolls all the way back up to the top. June 22nd, 2012. Wow, that's when the game first came out, right? It's pretty crazy. I am still trying to do this global event in Araguayana. The new update doesn't have the teams anymore though, so you can't join a flight crew, which is a bummer, but we'll see if they implement that maybe later on. I'm pretty new to this game, but I remember downloading this game in 2018. Yeah, it's been around for a while. I'm still in your flight crew. Nice. Doesn't really help now. Hey Car, what level are you at? Hey Kellen, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. What do you think about having Tetras? Worth it or wait till Cloudliners? I would get one just to play with it, but in general, Cloudliners are a lot better. Do the date and time glitch? Nah. I like to play legit, so I don't do that glitch. Sequoias and cyclones are the GOAT. Yep, those are my favorite as well. So, you know, buy one Tetra, test it out, see if you like it. Kellen, it should just update. I don't think you should have to delete it. I'm just worried if you delete it, it might delete your game save. Maybe try restarting your phone. Turns out I first got Pocket Planes on the 18th of June, 2020 or 2012, 4 days after release. That's awesome. I forget if I downloaded it on release day or not, but this version of it, this game save has been the same one since the beginning. Cairo. No thanks. I am really looking forward to the VIP. 2 times layover in each city. I'll be able to upgrade all my planes to a higher level. The other perks aren't as enticing, but the first 2 are going to be amazing, I feel. I'm on my 4th save over the years, but not restarting ever again. No, that's a good idea. It's a grind to get back up to previous levels. Awesome, Kellen. Go ahead and try to update. Let us know if it works. Glad you didn't delete your game. So Matt, you're playing on Android already, I'm guessing? Should I get Los Angeles or Chicago? I would get Los Angeles first. It's the furthest level 3 city to the west. So get that first, and then Chicago is definitely on the list. I see, Kellen, you're actually watching the stream from school. Nice. Matt, what level have you been able to get up to on Android? Los Angeles is pretty expensive. Yeah, it is. But once you get it, you know, it's the furthest one to the west, and since jobs are based off of distance, you know, you end up always pretty much sending planes to Los Angeles. Love the chill vibe. Perfect after test. Awesome. Glad you enjoy it. Hope you did okay in your tests. I'm sick right now, but watching the stream. Hope you feel better, man. If anybody has a Concorde body they want to trade for an engine, I'd be down for that. Yeah, Matt. Back in the day, it was definitely tougher to transfer game saves, but I think I haven't tested it out, but they have a cloud game save now that you can even transfer between Android and iOS. So hopefully that works well and helps people, you know, save their game moving forward. That's awesome. You're level 27 already on Android. That's pretty amazing. Would love to help, but I do have one part from a gift I could hopefully get the Concorde body for you. Yeah, no worries. Just seeing if anybody already had like maybe two. It is a lot easier now to get these rare parts if you guys haven't seen my other videos. Let's see here. So I do like in this zoom level, you can actually still see the flight tracer before you can even see that. Keep saving those bucks, Bacon. They're really valuable commodity. With bucks, I would save the bucks for another plane. Like at your level, you should probably be looking at a Kangaroo or a Maple. once you get some longer flights, it'll be easier to get unlocked cities, because the longer flights will get you like around $1,000 per flight, or 1,000 coin per flight. Thanks, your beginner series was very helpful for me to figure out what strat to use and level up ASAP. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm actually really amazed you got up to level 27 so quick, seeing that the Android version probably has only been out for maybe a month and a half or 2 months, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm glad that beginner series really got you going quick. I hope they bring back cruise and leaderboard to some extent. Yeah, I agree. I think that was a miss on their part. I think they wanted to make getting the parts a bit easier and have multiple levels of it, which I think was an improvement. But getting rid of flight cruise was a mistake, I think. You just need to figure out a better way to implement it, I feel, and hopefully it'll be back at some point. You can always also see so many more jobs in this list with the new update. I noticed today when I did 500 jobs, I really didn't have drive to do more jobs than that. Oh yeah, for sure. Doing 500 jobs is a ton already. But yeah, with a community, it definitely, gives you more incentive to do more, because you're kind of competing with your other friends or your other community members. Hey Core, what'd you get? I've been playing hours every day, drives my girlfriend nuts. That's funny. She just doesn't understand the Pocket Plane's life. Bear Claw C controls. RIP. That's funny. So what I found with the daily rewards that you can get, if it's just a regular box, like a regular part box, it doesn't, the rewards don't scale to your level. So like I got a really crappy part too last time I opened that regular box. But if you ever find the special part box, the gold box, that is always worth opening up, because that can give you like a Starship part or a C-130 part or just a really rare part. Hey Ava, welcome to the chat. trying to get to 500 to get that Concord part. So if you guys didn't see earlier, my global event reward is a Concord engine for 500 jobs. So right now I have 150, but it's gonna be a grind to get to 500, especially with only 2 days left. Thanks, Acor. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the new update. Where do you think the new airport event will be, the next one? I'm not sure. It's always just random. I think they just have a computer pick it. Algorithm. Need to get some of my support planes getting some more layovers, so get this guy up and running. Has only 33 of 60 right now. How often do you advertise? I only advertise during global events, honestly. I do see an increase. It's not always that significant, but I have an advertisement up right now in this global city event. It does affect level 3 cities more than level 2 and 1 cities with the advertisements. So if you're looking at level 1 cities, it's only going to add maybe 1 or 2 extra jobs. I think level 2 cities might add like 3 to 5. And then for level 3 cities, it adds a lot more, like 6 to 10. You can see right here, usually there'd be maybe like 2 to 3 jobs for this, but since I advertise, it's like maybe double the amount for a level 3 city. What do you think of the update? So far, so good. Ava, I really like the UI changes for iPad. The unfortunate thing is the VIP option is not live yet for iOS. I think they're still fixing it. I think there were some mistakes in the code or something like that, and it's not available yet. But I think this VIP feature is probably the biggest part of the update for me. So getting the 2x layovers in each city and then extra upgrade for all my airplanes, I think that'll be a game changer. Do you fly your planes to the event city? Yeah. I usually fly it and then just immediately return it. Yeah, I saw on Twitter that he mentioned that he knew what the fix was. Like something didn't update right along with the game, so I'm sure they're fixing it soon, as you know, that's cold hard cash for them that they're missing out on. Ava just hit 200 jobs. Nice. Hey, what's up, Justin? Welcome to the stream. Just playing the new update of Pocket Planes. If you guys don't know already, there is an update out for iOS. First one in 5 years. I do like the update has a new zoom level. So I like playing on this level now because of pretty much a global fleet. So being able to see almost all of them, it's pretty nice. Let me know if you have any questions about the update. You make me look like a rookie. I'm only level 23. No worries, dude. It's a grind. I've had this account since 2012, so I've been playing on the same game save for a very long time. With this new update, I'll probably be playing even more, honestly. Gonna try to push to level 100. At some point we're gonna hit it, but it's gonna take a while. What was your reason for not getting all 32 of the class 3 airports? So I figure if I unlock all 32, it'll dilute the amount of jobs I have available. So right now, I feel like if I unlocked all 32, there wouldn't be as many Buenos Aires jobs like available, and it would take longer to get planes back in the air. So I like where I'm at right now. Basically, I have just enough to have all the flight paths covered for the most efficient flight routes, and like having multiple, Karachi, Dhaka, and Mumbai unlocked wouldn't really help me be efficient in getting my planes back up in the air, if that makes sense. So basically, I just unlocked the ones that allow me to fly the most straight line flight routes, and also a good amount to where I still have jobs available for each city. Let me know if that made sense. My strat was to get away from class 1 airports. Yep. We should definitely not buy any more class 1 airports at your level. Focus on trying to save up for class 3, if not class 2 at least. And that'll definitely help with future jobs. Also, if you can, close your class 1 airports too. With this update, it's a lot of scrolling for me because I have so many planes. With it not remembering where I'm at on my list of planes. I'm just gonna grab these extra jobs in Tokyo and Shanghai. So we're going to 3 different cities here, but they're all Bucks jobs, so it's worth it. So we're losing money, but it's okay. We have a lot of Bucks on this plane. See you later, Kellen. Thanks for joining the stream. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about my, airport setup or my planes or my strats. Happy to answer any questions. Let's try to get these planes up. I think San Diego should get a class 2. Yeah, I think it's all based on population. So I'm not sure. I feel like if they were to change city class levels, they would have done it with this update, but they didn't really mess with that at all. Zavala, welcome to the stream. Yeah, level 95, almost to 96. I think the stats got all kind of messed up though with the new update. Can't really see any history. But other than that, it's fine. Why do you only buy class 3 cities? Because I pretty much only have class 3 airplanes. So if I bought a class 2 city, I wouldn't be able to fly to it. For events, I definitely will bring out my class 1 airplanes. And right now for the event city, it's in this city right here, Araguiana. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. But yeah, for the most part, I only fly class 3 planes. And yes, they definitely have more jobs than the other cities as well. So that's another perk of more jobs, more layover spots in class 3 cities. Overall, just more profitable when you fly larger planes to larger cities. XP gain is also based off of the amount of coin you get and bucks you get per job. So having more coins per job also helps you level up quicker. Let me know if you have any other questions, Zavala. A little slow going getting all these planes up in the air, but we'll get there. How to get leveling fast? So the main thing you want to do if you're low level, I'm assuming you're a lower level player, you want to expand in a straight line. So if you're starting out in Asia, expand in a straight line toward the west. That'll give you distance between jobs, and distance between jobs means higher coins and higher bucks. And with that, you'll be able to unlock cities. I would recommend unlocking only level 2 and 3 cities. And then with that, you'll level up quicker and unlock planes quicker too. So level 19, you're probably unlocked maybe half of the globe. Definitely start closing down level 1 cities if you have any level 1 cities left. Close down level 1 cities, start paring down your planes, get rid of any level 1 planes, just put them in the hangar, and focus on, using your, I would say at level 19, you probably focus on using Arrow Eagles. So if you don't have Arrow Eagles, they're really, really great for that level. These ones right here. And then just focus on flying a bunch of these until you unlock Sequoias and Cloudliners. And once you unlock those are definitely kind of the end game planes, other than the specialty planes. Keep grinding, Bacon. You can level up pretty quick if you just watch my beginner series again if you haven't already. It has a lot of good tips in there on how to level up quick. You have 6 Arrow Eagles, perfect. So you're in a good spot. Definitely start expanding further, and get rid of any level 1 cities or level 1 planes and replace them with Arrow Eagles. Been watching beginner tips 1 through 10. Nice. Zavala, also focus on Bucks jobs. If you ever see a Bucks job, it gives you a lot more XP than a coin job. So this Buck job will give me a lot more XP than these coin jobs. Should I sell my kangaroos and change the arrow eagles? Yes, if you can. If you have enough coin, just keep an eye out on your marketplace. Every time it refreshes, just make sure to check in on it. Try to grab that arrow eagle. Make sure you have enough bucks too. And of course, it's cheaper to get the parts and then build it. But if you're in a rush, you can always just buy the full plane. You also don't need to sell your kangaroos per se. You can just put them in the hangar if you need them for like a level 1 event. Bacon, at level 6, your kangaroos are actually pretty good. Unless you can replace them with mapples. Yeah, you shouldn't look into getting rid of your kangaroos until you're like level 12 or so. Still trying to grind out this event. There's a Concord part for me in this event. So with this new update, there's a new global event screen, 4 different tiers of rewards. And for me, if I can complete 500 jobs, I can get a Concord engine. T first, welcome back. Thanks, man. Zavala, I'm playing on an iPad on iOS. The update for that just came out yesterday, so that's why I'm streaming about the update. The Android version of this came out maybe a month and a half ago, so. I do have a low-level Android account too that I play on. I was playing on it mainly to figure out what the new features were that were going to come out for iOS later. But now, since my high-level account is on iOS, I'm playing on my iPad. If you speed up the planes with bucks, then last global event in 22 hours. Yeah, I was doing that earlier. Basically, speeding up with bucks makes it a lot quicker. But bucks at the same time are pretty valuable. I was basically saying if I transfer, this buck to a layover job, then I'm kind of mitigating the cost of sending that plane. So if I do this, send it back here, I'm dropping off the $2 Lagos job basically, and so that costs me nothing once I actually deliver this Lagos $2 job. So yeah, there are ways of doing it. Nimblebit remove flight crews. Yep, they did. Hopefully it's not for good. I'm hoping they bring it back in a better form than it was before. Denver should be a Class 2 airport. I mean, I agree. Denver's a really big hub in the US for United. It should be and it has a pretty big population, but we're gonna take that buck job, even though we'll go negative. So I'm just using my starships for Bucks jobs only. I made a video on it, so if you guys want to see why I'm using my starships only for Bucks, go ahead and watch that video. Yeah, it's hard getting the global event city when you're such a low level beacon. But you really just have to luck out that the city is really close to, you know, where you are. But once you get to like level 15 or so, it should be easier to get there. Wherever it appears in the world. Zavala, I think the Starship is good. Yeah, Starship is a great plane. So far, my furthest city is Atlanta. Yep, keep growing, keep grinding. Zavala, it's a lot easier to get rare parts now on the new update, so definitely check your daily gifts if you ever see a special part being offered in your daily gift. It's worth the watching the advertisements to get it, because most likely it'll be either a Starship, Concorde, or C-130 part. Are you in the Discord Reddit for Pocket Planes? I joined the Nimblebit one. That's the Tiny Tower one, and they have extra channel, but I'm not that active on the Reddit. Thoughts on N and P? I mean, it's not the best plane. I would stick with like Kangaroo M's. And then map, excuse me. And then Mapples. Getting my support planes back up in the air to deliver layover jobs. Starting to run low. Bacon, they only make class 3 airports based on population, so it's all based on population, not whether or not the developers want it because it's popular. So if you see the number by the city, 8.5 million is the population of Xi'an, 10 million for Shanghai. So Rome only has a population of 2.8 million, so it's not large enough for it to qualify as a class 3 city in the game. Zavala, which city are you hoping to add? All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream soon. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, but thank you everyone that joined up, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.